Hello, in this comprehensive video, I'm going to clearly show you within the Happoin application how you can fully customize the specific message text and the precise sending times for important notifications and timely appointment reminders to your valued clients through your business's dedicated WhatsApp channel when they successfully book appointments in the Happoin app. One thing, it's important that for this video, you have already completed the WhatsApp integration and activated the reminders. If you haven't done it yet, anyway, I'll leave a link in the description where you can check it out and complete the integration before watching this video, okay? Once you're here, after successfully logging in with your unique username and secure password, please navigate to the main menu and carefully select the specific option prominently called integrations. Here, you will clearly see what I was just talking about, that the essential integration you've already diligently completed with your designated number is incredibly important to have fully finished, so you can much better understand the comprehensive topics we're going to thoroughly cover in this detailed video, right? Once you're here, you should proceed to the customize option, and here you will clearly see all the available options. You have to fully personalize this sending schedule for those important notifications and the messages themselves. Notice that at the very beginning, there are these helpful instructions, and you'll also see the specific variables that are included within these messages, right? You have the essential variable for the specific appointment date, the crucial variable for the precise appointment time, here conveniently located under time, the important variable for the valued client's first name and the client's last name. You can readily include these significant variables in the message so that the system automatically and seamlessly inserts them into the message, right? Then you have the URL variable, which is important to include in the message because that's where the client will be able to go in and confirm or cancel the appointment without you having to write anything or do anything, right? They can confirm or cancel through that link, and the task is handled automatically, right? You also have an option to add any subject related to the appointment by including this variable here that says appointment subject. After this, please notice that you can also easily add various emojis. You can certainly include them there as well if you truly want to, right? After this, you have the option, the schedule for when notifications are sent. You configure it here. It's important for this to be a broad time range, for example, from 8 in the morning to 8 at night, like we have here, or from 7 in the morning to 6 in the evening. But it should be broad because whenever you schedule an appointment or a client schedules an appointment for you, notifications will be sent within that time range, okay? When they schedule an appointment or you schedule one, an initial notification of the scheduled appointment will be sent out a few minutes after this action is complete. And then afterwards, the reminders will be sent depending on how you have configured them, always within this time range. If you schedule an appointment outside of this time range, no notification will be sent. This sometimes happens when you first use the application and want to test how notifications work. For example, here is set from 8 in the morning to 8 at night. You schedule a test appointment at 9 or 10 at night and say, hey, no notification was sent. What happened? It turns out it's because you're outside this time range, so no notification will be sent. So this is the first thing you need to do. Set the time range during which you want notifications to be sent. Next, you have the schedule appointment message, meaning that when the appointment is scheduled, this first message here will be sent. Notice that here, the variables for the first name, the date, and the time of the appointment are included, which is important to have in the message so that the system can take that information, recognize it, and include it in the message, right? If you don't want any of these notifications here to be sent, you simply delete all this text and nothing will be sent. Then the next one is the first reminder. You can send up to 2 reminders before the appointment. This first reminder can be set up to 168 hours before the appointment, that is 7 days. In this case, we are setting it to 48 hours, but it can be more time if you want, depending on your needs and for your business. Here is the message that you can add. You can edit this message however you like, okay? And well, this would be the first reminder. Then you have a second reminder. If this one is set to 48 hours, this one can be 24 hours before or 16 hours before, whichever you prefer, okay? If you don't want it to be sent again, you can simply delete the message. Then you also have automated notification that is sent when you edit an appointment. That is, if you make any changes to the time or date, this message is sent automatically. If you don't want this notification to be sent every time you make an adjustment to the appointment, you can simply delete the message, right? What we're trying to do here is to include, to automate many of those tasks that you normally do manually in order to save you time. So we have a variety of different notifications for you to use as you prefer. Another notification is when an appointment is canceled, whether it's canceled by you or by your client. You have this message, which you can also edit as you like. And a canceled appointment notification is sent automatically, okay? Then you have another important message that is sent one full day after the appointment. Many people use this to request valuable feedback about their recent appointment or even as a clear call to action so that clients can easily book again. And they include the booking link right here. Instead of this, here you would normally put the URL for them to leave a review, but you can remove it and place your booking link here instead and leave a message like, "Thank you very much for visiting us yesterday. I invite you to book your next appointment through this link." And well, that's one way to do it. If you don't want it to be sent, you simply delete the message. And then this last message is an empty message, right? But it's a message that you can use, for example, by setting it here to 8 hours and writing your message. This means that if the client doesn't show up, hasn't confirmed the appointment, and the time falls within this period here, say 8 hours, their appointment will be automatically canceled and that time slot will become available for you to schedule. So this message is sent to them automatically, letting them know that their appointment has been automatically canceled for not having confirmed the appointment, and that slot is now available for you to use, right? So once you have completely set up all these important messages and specific timeframes, you simply click right here on save, and that's it. Please notice that here I actually forgot to add, since I had previously added an hour, it's now asking me for the message, but here I will just simply delete it, and that way I can keep it perfectly clean. And with this, I save it, it should save. And with that, all my notification and message settings are saved. It's important that you do this before testing the first appointment, because many people go straight to testing the appointment without having customized this, and then don't understand why the notification reminders don't start for them or aren't sent the way they want. So that's all for this video. Thank you very much.